Welcome to AM Best Audio.
We're here in Monte Carlo for the Rendez-Vous de Septembre. For AM Best TV, I'm Richard Banks. And I'm joined now by Tim Gardner, Global CEO of Lockton Re. Tim, it's great to have you back with us. Welcome.
Yeah, I like that we do this every year, Richard. Good to see you.
So we're, I guess, in the second half of the Rendezvous, and you've had a chance to have a lot of meetings with your clients and prospects. Tell us a little bit about where you think we are in the cycle right now.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt we're in a softening cycle. And we actually relish that position both for our clients and frankly for ourselves. I think it gives us as brokers a lot of opportunity to be able to think through some ways of making structures more effective and some additional coverages and some additional enhancements. So, we find that a really exciting market to be competing in and serving clients in. The interesting piece about this conference is there isn't really one pressing issue out in front of us. So it's not as though every conversation gravitates towards that one big question that we're all trying to tackle. But in a lot of ways, that's been really effective because what it allows you to do is speak uniquely to every counterparty and understand their messaging, their priorities. So we've gotten a lot out of it. We've actually had a really enjoyable couple of days.
Do you get a sense that clients' requests and clients' needs are changing and changing leading into a soft market?
I don't think so, and I think that's actually a really healthy thing. I think we expect portfolios to be pretty similar, so we don't expect clients to do dramatically different things. I think we expect protections to be largely similar, so their needs in terms of what they want to keep and net retentions and risk appetites, I think, are very consistent. And the opportunity is that we absolutely expect to be able to save some money this year with a softening market. What do we do with it? How can we as a community bring more value to clients? And as I said, that can be enhancement in current coverage, that could be additional purchases, but that's going to be a big body of work for the brokers working on behalf of clients to explore this coming year.
We get a sense that the risk landscape is changing, and inevitably there are things that people point to. How well is the reinsurance market responding to that changing risk landscape?
Yeah, I think we're good at it. We obviously spend a lot of time and energy trying to understand the risk landscape. I think we live in a more volatile world, and you only need to open up the newspaper daily to see that in its shapes and forms. And we spend a lot of time and money and energy and resource to try to get our arms around it and quantify it. And I don't see that as a destination, right? That's a journey that we'll always be on, and the tools that are brought to bear will continuously improve. But we are definitely in a more volatile world, and it's actually a good thing for reinsurance, right? Our product becomes more valuable in that space.
Customize your data experience. BestLink now offers an interactive company dashboard that provides company-level intelligence in a fast, user-friendly interface featuring interactive tables, charts, and Sparkline performance histories. Customize the dashboard tiles to prioritize the insurer ratings, data, and analytics that best support your workflow. AM Best. Our insight, your advantage.
So reinsurers like to talk about the importance of building relationships, lasting relationships. As a broker, how important is it to facilitate that, and how easy is it to facilitate that?
I think it's easy. I think it's critical, first of all.
Yes.
There was a time back in the day where it was a bit taboo to have reinsurers speaking directly to clients. We couldn't disagree with that positioning more. The best spokesperson to speak about what a client is doing is the client themselves. Right now, we're going to be a conduit of that, and we'll help facilitate those discussions. But we absolutely encourage those relationships to be deep and fully transparent and as broad as they can be, because it just leads to a longer lasting and better trade.
So you rightly said earlier that there wasn't one sort of theme that was emerging. I guess one topic that seems to be high on people's agendas is AI and the role that AI has in the reinsurance industry. Do you have a sense as to the opportunities, the challenges that AI presents?
Well, I think it's going to be probably the most compelling business change we've seen in our lifetime, just in terms of applicability and capability, how we harness it, where we harness it, who makes investments in it early, how they monetize and build businesses around it. I think those are all to come, but the capability set and the speed with which it's coming at us is unprecedented. So we're really excited just within our business around what it allows us to do. And if you think about connecting up with clients and with reinsurers in the space, I think it's going to be a really exciting opportunity to pursue.
Tim, one final question, if I may. Is there one issue that you think is being overlooked today that's going to be really important in the future?
I think I'd go back to volatility. I think we see a frequency of severity in the world across multiple lines, and I think all of us as an industry keeping pace with that and doing our utmost to understand it, model it, quantify it, and assess the impacts, I think is something we're pretty good at. But I think it's going to take a lot of investment, and I think we're going to have to focus on it as well.
Tim, it's always a great pleasure to have you with us. Thank you very much indeed for your time.
Thank you. Always good to see you.
For AM Best TV, I'm Richard Banks.
Looking to get the full attention of the insurance industry? We have the platforms that will do just that. Whether it be AM Best TV, AM Best Audio, Best Review Magazine, or Best Day. Find out more by calling AM Best Advertising Sales at 908-439-2200, extension 5399, and have a great day.